Hello, everyone. This is the Navy Kangaroo. Thanks for joining today. As always, I'm a 100% free team, and this is a 100% Tigers deck. Okay, that was the ad pack, and now here's the free pack of the day. It seems like it's taking longer to open these now that they changed the format a little bit, but that's okay. It's still really garbage, so we'll go ahead and move on from that. And we got a great video for you today. I'm going to be reviewing 3 of your teams. I went shopping with stars at the special store this week. Good special store, by the way. Really, really like this. I'm just hoping that they don't have another special store and drop one of those diamond upgrade tickets in there that they've done a couple times in the past. And I've already blown my wad on all the other stuff. So anyway, we'll get right into these Sigs. And we'll go ahead. And I apologize, I'm a little under the weather today, but I almost didn't make this video. But you all take the time to comment and watch and subscribe, so I need to take the time and power through my sickness. And here we go, Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. Ooh, we got a gold. Oh, I wish it was a diamond. No, Texas Rangers again. Come on, game. Knock that stuff off. All right, that's a pretty solid shortstop right there, I think. Yes, that is a good one. Atlanta Brave Vintage. I was just reviewing that Braves team last week. Ooh, that's oh man, Millwood. A lot of stamina, a lot of location, and that's okay. That's an okay one. It's a Sig pitcher. It's a Sig pitcher vintage. Come on, Tigers. Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. Let's see it now. Man, are you kidding me? And I don't even have enough stars to combo these things. So, but we do have one more Sig. So which one am I picking? I guess I'm going to pick the high one, the gold one. Well, I guess that Millwood's a little bit higher. Excuse me. Jeez. Voice. Come on, voice. You got to hold up for this video. All right, here we go. That was my conversation with my voice box right there. Here we go. Signature pack for the Tigers. Let's see it, hopefully. Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. And we have... No, come on. An Astro again. And it's going to be a closer. Is this a Wagner? So it's a Presley. Okay. That's okay. Why can't I just can't pull Tigers out of here. But I did buy the Team Select Prime pack. Thanks to the commenters. Thanks, bro, for letting me know that the Blaine Hardy is now in there because I've been complaining. One of my game beasts is the Tigers have no relievers, no reliever primes. So they dropped a Blaine Hardy in there who's like only 65 or 66 overall. But hopefully we get that Hardy or the Erod that I've been chasing for a while. Let's see it. And we have, oh man, purple glow, 78. No, that's not going to be, well, maybe the Erod. No, it's a Polanco. Oh, gosh. It's another dupe. All right, well, here we go. Prime. This is just a regular pack. Let's see it. And we have, I'm not even going to slow roll this because, great, Carlos Santana. Okay. Well, congrats to all the Cleveland folks out there. Hey, someone was just telling me, hey, they asked me in the comments, how do you have so many Wish player packs? I have a ton of them. And I just never use them. I don't need them for anything. And they're just kind of a waste of my inbox right now. Ooh, who is this? This is a Jimenez. Wow, I didn't know. Oh, because he's up right now. That's why he's up. But that's kind of why I have all these Wish packs, because I just never use them, and I have them going back to like probably 2023, I'm guessing. Bam, lightning bolt, and we have. Let's see what we got. We got the Scherzer 13. Okay. Oh, it didn't open both of them. I guess I only had these. Okay. Well, we'll do this. Sometimes we get primes out of these player selective packs, so let's see if we get a prime. And we don't, so we'll just get this long hair, this May right there, and we'll just go ahead and add him. We'll end up comboing him later, I think, and we'll do Diamond Player Select Pack. Yeah, I have a ton of those Wish packs. I just don't know what I'm going to do with them. I mean, I could open them, and I could use them. I guess the live ones are pretty good. That's the only time that live is decent, is if you have the live Wish player packs, because, you know, that I think I used that on my Scooble last year, and the Scooble is still in my lineup right now. And here we go, live ultimate, because live is always better, except for it's not, because you can't get primes, you can't get vintages, and you end up with two dudes with blue ball caps that I've never heard of. Okay, here we go. And let's see, bam, lightning bolt, and we have These are all ultimate packs, and got 10 of them. So here's what I do: I save up every week. I don't open anything until I do my videos, just so you all get the best content possible. Here's a team select pack, and again, all I need right now are really primes and Sigs. So I could use a vintage. There's one vintage Tiger that I could use. One of the pitchers. I think it's a Lolich, who's decent, because I don't really like my Coleman that much in my 5-hole of my rotation, because the Coleman is another vintage, but only has 2 pitches. He only has a fastball and the slider, which is kind of crazy. Okay, well, we really got nothing. I mean, I'm sure there's someone on there that one of your team that you'd be like, oh man, that would be great on my team, but it's just nothing for mine. So I got 4 ranked random mystery boxes for the using rank coins. So let's go ahead and open them all. And look what we got here. We got that's an interesting mix for 4 of them. 10 gold gear draw packs. Come on, man. Come on, game. Let's just and stop giving me those level reset tickets, please, please. Out of everything I have, I'd probably have more of those than anything else in the entire game. How many of them? I have 1,689 of those. Why can't I comma those into something? Why can't I do something cool with those? And of course, I have that My Free Agent request ticket. We're just going to use that right now because that thing is. This is the most worthless thing in the world. Maybe we get a Tiger out of here though. Who knows? Maybe we get a Tiger's Prime, because I've seen some primes out of here. So watch this. We're going to use this ticket. Oh yeah, I'm going to use that My Free Agent refresh ticket, because that's really, really valuable. Look at all these red ball caps. Red. And then, no, don't really need anyone. So we're going to do some quick combos, and then we're going to move on over to your teams. Let me just check really quick to see if I have anything else worth opening. I don't really think so. I'll do a couple of these premium packs, because I have a million of them. And maybe we could just pull a prime out of here. Prime. Let's see it. And while I'm doing this, we could talk quickly about the Tigers, because Tiger just thumped the Rockies in the first game of doubleheader, and they went out to the West Coast and hit 4 home runs in the 8th inning against the Angels, and took that series, won 3 out of 4 games. And Riley Green, 2 home runs in an inning. Pretty great to see. Spencer Torkelson, his batting average is going down. He's about 244, but he has 10 home runs, and his OPS is almost 900. So his slugging percentage is high. So they didn't get Bregman in the offseason, and I know Bregman is absolutely raking for Boston in that in Fenway Park. But Torkelson, if he could keep this up and be a 30 home run dude, Tigers are going to be fine. And Javi Baez, I mean, come on. I think Javi Baez is leading the team in hitting. Bam, lightning bolt. And we have nothing again. No primes. I just want 1 prime out of these silver packs. But, Casey Mize, another gem. I'm a little concerned about Jackson Jobe, their young fireballing phenom. Just because he's getting knocked around a little bit, has some trouble finding the zone, just normal stuff. Everyone says he's got the best stuff on the team, but he's coming along kind of slowly, and I think I don't know. I hope it's just not too quick. And I'm a little concerned once he gets in games against Cleveland and stuff. So. Because the Guardians are right behind the Tigers. I mean, they're having a great season too. And of course, the Yankees are good, but Tigers took 2 out of 3 against the Yankees, took 2 out of 3 against the Padres, so they've swept the Royals, so they've swept Minnesota, so they've been pretty good against decent teams this year. So we'll just do one more combo, and then we'll go ahead and move on to maybe we'll do 2 more combos, because we're gonna try to get another prime. We just really, really want a prime out of here, and the game is being really stingy about primes. So I just, I haven't seen any. I opened 100. I think it was about 100 of those rank packs. But I'm sorry, the premium player packs. I'm trying to open these. Okay, let's get to your teams. Let's go ahead and move over. Game beefs. What I'm going to say about game beefs. PvP, they have to do something about pickoffs. I'm just like pickoffs. it happens once. A successful pickoff, happens what, once every, I don't know how many innings per a regular season game. Just not many, right? And I get picked off third base. Last week I got picked off at third base three times, and it's just, I mean, come on. You gotta. It's hard against some of these lights out pitchers, to get on base, and some of the folks with the Kershaws or the Coles or whatever else it is, the Randy Johnsons. So it's really really hard, and you got to chip away. You got to take a lot of pitches, and you really have to earn getting on base, and then getting picked off on third base is just like absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to Phillies. Hey, Phillies, you're front of the line because you've been waiting the longest, and took a little while to link up with you. Hey, you got a nice young team here. I just checked it out really quick earlier. You got two primes on here, Born to be a Star, and Spotlight. Look, you're really going to want to invest in one of these at a time. Um, excuse me. So hard hitter, that's a good Ryan Howard. You really developed his power and eye, so that dude is probably pretty good in your lineup for your number three. But Burrell's four, huh? Burrell's fourth in your lineup. I guess he's got Born to be a Star. Really, beef up that Spotlight, which is good. Batting eye, which is okay. I really like Hitting Expert is the best. Do you have any? What do you have here for leading hitters? Fine. And then look, I really like what you did here. This is what every team should do in the select a player events, really with catchers specifically, or relief pitchers. If you see vintage relief pitchers for your team or vintage catchers for your team, definitely add those, because that's an easy way to add someone who you can have in your lineup for a long time, because it's not easy to get a Sig catcher. So you'll probably have this dude in your lineup for a long time. And look, he's what is he, 71 overall? So there you go. Plus you get the extra Black Diamond bonus once you Black Diamond him. So it's a very, very smart move right there, is to add that catcher. I like it a lot. And then this Boa, right? What is he at? 71 overall. Okay, you're putting together this team, but just what I see is really. So here's what I do first. I'd really work on this dude's skills, because he's going to be in the lineup the longest behind those two primes. So prioritize your primes. Really focus. If you start spreading this stuff around, it's less of an impact than if you do just one player at a time. So just go ahead. Whoops, sorry about that. Accidentally exited out Phillies, but we're getting back to business. So when you're resourcing these folks, really focus on like one or two players, one or two position players, and then one or two pitchers, and then let the others come along slowly. It's tough because you want to boost everyone up. Like that Castellanos, he's not going to be in a lineup for a long time. He's only 66 overall. You're going to be replacing him. 71 overall, the Stott will be in your lineup for a while. So, if you're choosing who to resource out of those two, definitely choose the Stott, or choose this Bryce Harper. 73 overall, you'll have him in your lineup longer than the Castellanos, so go ahead and resource him. This Bohem, 70 overall, that's good. Or Bomb. Sorry, I should say. You'll have that dude in your lineup for a long time. So look at their overalls, because, and think of who you're going to be replacing. Because you're going to start, especially with outfielders, they're a dime a dozen. You're going to get tons of those. So you're not going to need, you shouldn't put too much stock and too much game coin into those players. Go ahead and prioritize resourcing folks with the highest overalls. That's a pretty good NOLA right there. 74 overall. I really like that NOLA. That dude might stay in your lineup for a little while, which is good. And you have all team players. I love this, man. I love this. And here's the Eflin, and this is tragic. If anyone wants to see something really sad, go ahead and take a look at this. You get your one Diamond Trainer ticket, and it's Pickoff Expert. I mean, come on. Pickoff Expert, really? You talk about a low game impact Diamond Trainer, and it's that one. So 68 overall, that's good. That's good for relief pitchers, so that's good to. But what you're going to need on one of these dudes is pitcher's chemistry. So really, really work for pitcher's chemistry on your relief pitchers. That's the only reason I'd say to kind of focus a little bit on some of these, like the Wagner, because Wagner will be in your lineup for a while probably. But some of these other dudes, maybe the Suarez 70 overall, that's pretty high for actually all your relievers are pretty high. Like a lot of the Tigers are around 65. There we go, 67. That Turnbull would be like perfect to Black Diamond, and like this dude's only 62 overall. Stop boosting him. Don't put any more stock into this dude at all. Don't put anything else into that dude. But anyway, you're gonna need pitcher's chemistry on one of those. One of your relief pitchers, ideally one of these setup dudes right there, either Suarez or the Strom, and then move them over to your long reliever. Because and you'll see, I'm sure I'll have another team today with that. But you got a great young team developing. You did a really smart thing with your catcher. And thanks a lot for sharing, bro. Please add any comments or any questions. Okay, we're gonna move over to the Braves Axe right now. My voice is probably only going to hold up for this last one because, again, I'm feeling a little rough today. But look, here's the thing. I love the second base catcher. The second base catcher. Usually I start with the catchers, but the second baseman. And Born to Be a Star, okay, that's fine, but not really for your leadoff. Born to Be a Star is a little more effective when you got folks on base. So, but this dude is a stud, man. I mean, 73 overall is great. You reduced contact to add eye. Okay, that's fine. I'd actually even like 5-tool player on this dude. I like this a lot, having a lot of fielder. I looked at your development, and you did a lot to your fielding. So I think that's really good for this dude. And yeah, more fielding on there, a lot of power. That Albies is great. Yeah, the same thing as last week. This Arnaud, right? The Braves just don't have that. Joe Torre is what you got to chase, I guess. That Joe Torre or this dude Sig. That's kind of what you're stuck with chasing. So, but for now, your development was all offense and a little bit of fielding, but you're going to need some fielding on him. I'm coming around and fielding with catchers. It's one of those things that I push back on a lot, and it was like when I finally got my first smartphone. I'm like, no, this flip phone's fine. That's all I need. And I pushed back a lot, and then finally I was like, oh man, why didn't I do this sooner? This phone's awesome. So same thing with catching defense. It just makes such a big difference. It makes such a big difference for high defense and catching. And to be honest, that dude's as you keep moving, he's already in your number 9 hole. So go ahead and start resourcing him. Look, this 74 overall is great for this Freeman. Like that a lot. Bad ball hitter's fine. Hawkeye and exhaustion. I don't like exhaustion at all. But this Freeman's good. I'll say this though. The Braves have some really, really good primes. And look, you got this Acuna Jr. prime, 72 overall. That's pretty good for Acuna Jr. Look, you're doing a lot with your eye, and I like that a lot. And batter's insight, okay, that's good. You got batter's insight on one of them. The one thing I'm going to say, though, is once you get that Acuna Sig, which you'll probably end up getting, you're going to have to get batter's insight on someone else because, you can't have two of the same player, and that dude just can't, because you're going to want batter's insight on someone who's here in your, batting chemistry. Should I edit that? I'm not going to edit it because I was on a roll, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep going. But batter's chemistry. So, to go back a minute in time, you have batting chemistry out there. See, under the weather, and I'm off my game. But I'll keep going. So, batting insight's fine. Batting insight with slugging instinct, okay, that's okay. But you're going to end up getting a better Acuna Jr. anyway. I love your second baseman. Let's move on to the pitchers and put that behind us here. Overwhelming pressure is pretty good. Like that a lot. Pitcher's insight is good. That's really good during PvP. But I'll tell you what, when I added it to my Scherzer Sig, the pitcher's insight just did not do the same in League Master mode, what I was hoping for it to do. It just didn't. Pitching chemistry, that's, you definitely need that somewhere, and you got it. Just like batter's chemistry, control master, and this Morton. Where's this Morton at? 72 overall, and we got this Wood that's 71 overall. So, yeah, you'll end up boosting. Who are you focusing on right now? I really want to know which players you're focusing on. Because, you got a pretty good team. You're still working on your relievers. Like I said, If the Braves have any vintage relievers, which I don't know if they do, snap those dudes up when you get the chance at those pick a player events, where you get a pick vintage, whatever. I think the season one is already done, but next season, unless you're spending personal coin on your team, go ahead and get that next year. When they do that. Hey, I got a couple teams in the lineup, and I like this Bedrosian too. That's going to be your lineup for a long time. I like that a lot. And you've trained him up all the way. This is a good team, man. You're already 117 overall with only 3 Sigs. That is huge, man. That is huge. You're taking it with only 3 Sigs and a couple primes. You're doing great, dude. You are doing great. Love this team, and this Justice is again a lot of eye. A lot of eye, and Pioneer is just great. I love Pioneer. If anyone wants to know my favorite skill, legend skill, it's definitely Pioneer. And then, cooperative pitching, ground baller. Again, ground baller, get that defense up with your catcher. Just get that defense up with your catcher. Okay, I got a couple folks on deck. Most specifically, hey, Wobie, go ahead and send me a friend request, please. Navy _ Kangaroos on this game. Burnsy, I got you next. Georgia Peach, I'll get you next. My voice is just shot. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, subscribe. I appreciate everyone's support. Oh, before we go, sorry, one last surprise. Surprise! We got the last thing I bought is this Diamond Trainer. So let's see what this is. What are we hoping for? We're just hoping for something good. Something decent. Maybe for pitching. I don't know. Let's see what we get. And Dr. K, yes. All right. So for those of you who don't know Dr. K, swing and miss chance for pitchers on the edge or the outside of the strike zone, 38.5%. So this is hugely helpful in PvP because you always aim for the corners. That's what you need to do. Although someone hit a home run, that outside slider that I'm usually really good at, you got to really keep that at the point of the corner, because if it dips too far in and timing's right, they'll just crank that thing. So Dr. K, adding that right away, and you all take care. Peace.